Is it filming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Well, hello. In today's video, I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to a lovely gal named Diane Moore. She has a YouTube channel by that name, Diane Moore, where she encourages people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s to take a chance and start a YouTube channel. And a couple of weeks, or no, last week actually. No, let me think about that. Was it last week, the week before? I guess it doesn't matter. I made a video and then I watched it and I thought, oh my gosh, no way. And I deleted it. And then I took a breath and decided to make a whole new video about a whole new topic. And my 14-year-old daughter helped me and we had a good time. So I told Diane Moore that. I actually left a comment underneath one of her videos. And guess what? She responded. So thanks, Diane, for encouraging me to continue on in the YouTube journey. Here we are. My name is Laura J. Hadley. If you're joining me, welcome to Reading Room Repose. This is part 3 in getting to know me. So if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, you might want to go back and get caught up. In today's video, I want to tell you briefly about what I've been doing for the last almost 30 years as I think about what I'll be doing in the future and moving out of this season of life. So I've been a stay-at-home mother. I know there are lots of people who are stay-at-home mothers, but I feel like the majority of mothers aren't necessarily full-time stay-at-home. So we're a bit of a dying breed. So for almost 28 years, that's what I've been doing, in addition to homeschooling. Now, over the years, I had people either criticize me for homeschooling or tell me I was doing a great thing, or they would say, oh, I've always wanted to homeschool, but ... Lots of excuses. I actually had one person tell me that she wished I could homeschool her kids. So I felt like that was a compliment. Now, in 1997, I had my first child. In 2000, my second. 2005, my third. 2010, my fourth. And 2012, my fifth. If you had told me when I had the first that I would one day have 5, I would have said you're crazy. And then, as it happened, in 2014, a big bouncing 16-year-old boy came into our lives. So we count him number 6 as a bonus son. And yes, for all of those years, I was still plugging away at homeschooling. Something that I've enjoyed, something that has also been a challenge. At times I've wanted to quit, but it's a calling, so I can't get out of it. And there are times where something happens and in the back of my head, I think, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm thankful for those times. Now, if you've done the math, right now I have a 14-year-old and a 12 who are still homeschooling. One is in 9th grade and one is in 7th grade. So at the end of a little less than 6 years, the 7th grader will be graduating, and then what? So if you watched my part 1, you know that my desire has been to transition my life into being a writer. And I know a lot of people who have homeschooled have continued to do other things with their life, work. Maybe they work online, they do, transcription, maybe they work part-time. I know a lot of people who are still writers. I used to get a magazine whose title I can't think of, but we'll put it on the screen so you can look into it if it's still around. And I would think, oh, maybe I could write an article, but either A, I felt like I wouldn't have the time, or B, I didn't have the confidence. So now's the time. Now's my chance to give it a try, see what I can do as a writer. And I'm excited that my older kids and my younger kids are all very encouraging to me. So there you go. I'm going to talk to you more about what I've learned this past year in seeking out how to be a writer, some resources that I've found really helpful, because maybe you too have had a secret desire to be a writer, and you too have found excuses, as I have, to not give it a go. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and you take good care. Well, here's your outfit of the day. I have been in love with these pants all week. These are a nice pair of black corduroys that are the brand Gap, but you can guess where I got them. Yeah, that's right, the thrift store. And I have two sweaters on today because it's Trey chilly. This first one is one of my favorite black ones, and it is, I asked my daughter to look at the tag and tell me what the brand, and now I can't tell you. Now that I'm trying to tell you, I can't think of what it was. Something Knit Engage or something like that. I love the sweater because it's got an interesting cuff, and I don't normally wear another sweater over top of it, but I did today, and I kind of think that looks neat to have this cuff coming out of this cardigan, which is Jones & Co. cardigan. All of this is thrifted. The scarf I've had for probably 20 some years. Who knows where I got it. These gloves, I remember where I got these. I got them at the LL Bean outlet store in Maine in 2016. And at the time, my oldest daughter would have been about, 11, I guess? And I got her a pair too, a cream colored pair. And then my shoes, my husband bought for me as a birthday present. They are Sam and Libby Chelsea boots, which I like how the toe is a bit like an almond shaped toe. They're technically, like rain boots, but I think they look cute anyway with these pants. And I love this little gold detail back here. So there you go. My